Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's case is a very peculiar one. Before me going into the details, let us go into the video. We all love movies and we love to watch movies because they are a good source of entertainment. Sometimes some good movies do inspire us also. But here, in this particular case, it's very sad that the movie inspired this man in a very bad way or a negative way, we can say, and it's very sad to see what happened. So let us go into the case. A 13-year-old Khushi Shukla was found dead at her residence, which was in Jhansi. At that particular day, she was at home alone. So when her father had returned, he had found her body under the cot. He immediately rushed her to the hospital, but the doctors had declared her dead. So the police had been called into the crime scene and investigations were started, and it revealed by that Kushi was staying with her parents, her father, but it was not her mother, it was her stepmother whom she was living with, and the stepmother also had a daughter of Kushi's age. And the neighbors revealed that Kushi's relationship with her mother was not very good because the stepmother always wanted to get rid of her and she was not happy living with Khushi, and somewhere she was always telling the father and not to have Khushi at home. So that's what the neighbors told. So initial investigation revealed that, and later when all further investigations were going on, but what caught the eye of the police was the FIR. Usually the FIR is the first information report. Here it actually revealed the actual murderer or the suspect, we can say, or the culprit, which triggered the police to think in a very different angle. A police personnel who was actually going through the FIR, he was surprised to see that somewhere it was very similar to the movie Dhrishiyam, wherein we all have seen the movie. It had come out in different languages, and whichever language it has come in, it went on to become a big hit, brilliant plot, and it was a great movie in which a family goes out to save his a man goes out to save his family. So when he was actually reading the FIR, the police personnel, he felt that it was exactly like the Drishyam movie, where alibis have been created by the man who has written the FIR, and it was no other than the father of the child. So that's when the police caught hold of Amit Shukla. They bought him, and Amit Shukla was interrogated by the police, and he finally broke down and he admitted to the crime. It seemed that his wife was pressurizing him to get rid of Kushi, because somewhere she had even given the deadline that she has to choose between her or Kushi, and Kushi was his daughter from his first marriage. His wife had died when Kushi was very young. So he had actually decided to marry again for the sake of Kushi, so that the little child is taken care of. But it did not work out, and somewhere he was constantly pressurized by his second wife that she has to be she can't live with them and she can't take care of Kushi. So that's when he decided that he took the drastic step. So he sends his wife, she is also included in this plan, his second wife, to her house, her parents house, and he plans out the entire murder. He comes and he kills Kushi. I don't want to go into the details because she was killed in a very gruesome way, and it is very sad to see that what happened to the little child. And after killing her, he goes out of the house and he plots out the entire murder in a way. He starts creating alibis. So first, according to him, he went to advocate's office, and there after that he goes to his parents place, and there he was not able to meet his father. Then he goes to a printing press, and after that he comes back home, and that's what is written. And that's when he finds Kushi. That's what he had written. But what actually caught the eye of the police here was he had gone into the details of each and every place that he went, and also he had made it a point that he mentions the timing also in which he has gone. Because usually when a parent finds a child, in such a situation, nobody is in the mind frame to sit and write in detail, because He sits and write the detail of the advocate that he meets. Usually just mention a name, but the entire name of the advocate he goes out to meet, he writes. He even writes what time he went to his parents' house. And the other part, which is very surprising, he goes into the details of giving the copies of a bill book or receipt book that he bought the other day. So all this while reading, and the police came to understand that it was more like he was creating an alibi rather than he telling what happened to the child, how she was found, and how why was she alone. And without going into the details of all that, he had gone into the details of where he was, what he was doing, so as if he was trying to create an alibi for himself. He finally admitted to the gruesome crime, and the police were surprised that how a father could go out and do this to his own child. But it was very sad how Kushi was killed. Movies have always been a great source of entertainment, and our Indian cinema has been there for hundreds of years. They go out to inspire us and entertain us. We should take the inspiration in a positive way and not go out to do such a gruesome crime. I hope you all like the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe.